I'd like to offer you my heartiest congratulations. What you've achieved has been recognised by your fellow citizens, and you've now been honoured by the Queen, and I've been honoured myself to give you that award on behalf of the Queen. Well done. Enjoy the day.
The New Zealand Royal Honours System is steeped in history and tradition. From 1848 till 1975, we were part of the British-based system. A highlight of the 1953-54 Royal Tour of New Zealand was an investiture ceremony conducted by a young Queen Elizabeth.
It's a gala day for the capital. At the Town Hall, the Queen honours 130 North Islanders. First, the Chief Justice, the Honourable Harold Barraclough, for services to law and public bodies. He rises Sir Harold Barraclough. The former commander of the New Zealand 3rd Division in the Pacific Theatre of War, equally distinguished in civil life, receives insignia of a Knight Commander of the Order of St. Michael and St. George. Until the present royal tour, these ceremonies had never before been filmed. 2,000 guests look on as Mr. Bruce Levy of Palmerston North, who has done as much as anyone in the world to make 2 blades of grass grow where one grew before, receives the accolade of knighthood. Sir Bruce Levy.
The awards nowadays are presented at either Government House Wellington, the official residence of our head of state, the Queen's representative Dame Patsy Reddy, this country's 21st Governor-General, or her Auckland residence for those receiving accolades in the Upper North Island. A fully Indigenous honours system was adopted in 1996 with the introduction of the New Zealand Order of Merit.
The awards are one way in which the nation can recognise the achievements of people in all walks of life for all kinds of amazing service to the nation. It recognises the achievements of people who've given a lifetime of service and devotion to duty, and for those who've worked in community service with no expectation of reward. And I think it's such a wonderful opportunity to thank people, and the fact that I can do it in person is amazing.
Our highest award is still the Victoria Cross, with Corporal Wuli Apiata, the latest recipient for extreme bravery in Afghanistan. The Order of New Zealand, introduced in 1987, comes next, with its ordinary membership restricted to 20 living persons. Then the New Zealand Order of Merit, which has 5 levels, with men in the top 2 called Sir. Dames and Knights Grand Companions, Dames and Knights Companions, Companions, Officers and Members. And the Queen's Service Order and Queen's Service Medal for community and public service. New Zealand's honours system also includes a series of gallantry and bravery awards.
The most important part is that you're able to bring in people from all walks of life, from all parts of the country, and recognise them in the same ceremony for so many different things, whether it's outstanding skills and qualities in their chosen careers, or whether it's outstanding achievement by their service to others, or whether it's outstanding achievement in their duty to the country. So to each and every recipient, I'd like to offer my heartiest congratulations. It's an amazing achievement and you should be very proud.
The actual presentation of the awards on behalf of the Queen is one of the most important functions of Her Excellency, the Governor-General.
E nā mana, e nā reo, e nā iwi o nā hō e whā. Tēnei aku mihi mahana ki a koutou. Kia ora tātou katoa. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I extend a warm greeting to you all. I specifically acknowledge the Honourable Maggie Barry, Minister of the Crown, Major General Peter Kelly, Chief of Army, and Air Vice Marshal Tony Davies, Chief of Defence of Air Force. Tēnā koutou katoa. It's a great pleasure for David and me to welcome you here to Government House today for this investiture ceremony. What makes it particularly special is it's an important opportunity to acknowledge the significant contribution of a number of individuals. Today's recipients have enriched our communities and our country as a whole by their actions. Today we thank them and celebrate the work they have done for us. As Governor-General, I have the authority and privilege on behalf of Her Majesty the Queen of New Zealand to hold an investiture for her and to confer the honours to which each recipient is entitled. Ladies and gentlemen, as each one is honoured, may I invite you to join with me in thanking and congratulating them for their service to our country. Mr. Hewitt Humphrey will now summon the recipients and read a citation for each person.
Your Excellency, to receive the Queen's Service Medal, Mr. Paul Trenwith of Hamilton for services to country music. Mr. Paul Trenwith has been an ambassador for bluegrass music since 1966, originally as a founding member of the Hamilton County Bluegrass Band, HCBB, which featured in the television series The Country Touch. With Mr. Trenwith on banjo, the HCBB performed throughout New Zealand, Australia and the United States, with performers such as Tex Morton and Slim Dusty. The HCBB won several gold guitar awards at Tamworth and received gold awards in New Zealand. They were the first New Zealand artists to perform at the United States Grand Ole Opry. Mr. Trenwith continues to perform and teach music. Your Excellency, the investiture is concluded.
Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, an investiture ceremony is the most important event I hold on behalf of Her Majesty, the Queen of New Zealand. It's important because it allows me, as Governor-General, to recognise and thank an extraordinary group of people on behalf of all New Zealanders. It's important that we acknowledge and celebrate the people who make a contribution and who set an example to others by using their talents to make ours a better society. An award of this nature is a rare accolade. It recognises determination, commitment, perseverance, compassion, and a contribution to society. This morning we've also recognised members of the New Zealand Defence Force who have given dedicated and loyal service to our country, sometimes in challenging or dangerous situations. Their commitment and integrity is acknowledged and their service is valued by all New Zealanders. Thank you. To all of the recipients, we've been privileged to hear your stories. You've set a fine example which inspires, encourages and motivates others. In your own way, each of you promotes the things that are important to New Zealanders. Your actions and the stories we've heard reflect the words of the author Henry van Dyke when he said, "To desire and strive to be of some service to the world, to aim at doing something which shall really increase the happiness and welfare and virtue of mankind. This is a choice which is possible for all of us." Your contribution has enriched the cultural, social and economic fabric of Aotearoa New Zealand. On behalf of the Queen of New Zealand and all New Zealanders, I thank you and congratulate you on your achievements, your character and your commitment. Kia ora hui hui tātou katoa. Ladies and gentlemen, that almost completes the formal part of the ceremony today. Before I ask you to come through and join us for refreshments, may I ask you to stand and we'll sing the national anthem in Māori and in English. Thank you.